Okay, and we are live, guys. And sorry that the previous live was interrupted. So, in this video, I'm gonna tell you again kind of the same things. So, we have another successful case. This young guy, probably 21, 22 years old, at least according to his Instagram profile. He texted me that he has his success, and it was first time in his life that he lasted something like 15 minutes. And he asked me about what to do with these ups and downs, because one time he's lasting 15 minutes and the next day he can last like a minute or less than a minute. But he knows that because um, when I was teaching him and when I was giving him knowledge about Lajin, how to practice, how often to practice, how much to practice, I told him that in the beginning, um, you can experience huge ups and downs. You see, one time you can um, have a hard time even having an orgasm, and the sex can be very long, and the next time you can finish in a flash. This is in the first few months, but with consistency, these ups and downs, um, they are shortened, like the difference between the up and the down, and the results became way more steady. So um, I was very happy about him sharing with me this result, and wish him all the best. Of course, I'm very confidential. As you can see, I would never say any names. I'm just telling you stories. And another thing, of course, I said in the beginning of this video that I was giving him knowledge, but even when I give knowledge to someone, I never say that it's mandatory. I never say that this is some form of healing. You see, it's up to the guy. I'm just giving a knowledge, and I always say that he should ask his doctor, is it good to have this stretching or not? Of course, this is just a stretch. And probably if you are a healthy guy, the doctor would say that it is okay to practice Lajin. Of course, why not? It's just a stretching. So, moving next, where was I? I was at talking about my changed routine a bit. You know that before I used to practice Lajin every day, half an hour per leg, 30 minutes right leg, 30 minutes the left leg, and this was my practice. Now, I kind of shortened this period. Um, I stretch like for 20 minutes, 22, 3 minutes, and I spend from 25 to 40 minutes for meditation. If you are wondering what kind of meditation, you can go to the live section of this of my channel. Go in my channel, go live, and I think that the previous video before this live, I was streaming my daily yoga routine, and it also helps for the steadiness of the results. Of course, if you're only doing the meditation and skipping Lajin, I don't think that there would be some very big difference. But by combining these two, you have more steady results, and they are not only on a physical level, because stretching only on the bench makes it work on a physical level, but also in a psychological level. It helps for the anxiety, um, not only in a sex life but even in your daily life. Even when your conversation with people, you feel way more relaxed, open, and steady minded. You see, you have all the benefits from the meditation, but plus a bit more adding into sex life, because the meditation is kind of specific. You know that there are 4,000 ways to have 4,000 meditative techniques, but these techniques are that combined that are also good for the intimate life. Um, what else? I wanted to talk about a question that I had in the comment section about Master Xiao wearing a glasses. And a guy said that it is very hard for him to not doubt the techniques and the teaching when the master of these techniques, the teacher of these techniques, is wearing a glasses, which by itself is a disease. You see, it's a disease on the eyes. So, um, what I want to say is, first of all, Master Hong Chi Shao started his journey to self healing very later in life. It's like not like young guy, um, and he spent all his years working in front of the computer in a banking system and in a trading system. He was a banker, and he was working in front of the computers. And this was also in the times where monitors was way more worse for the eyes than our contemporary monitors that we use nowadays. And probably this went to some kind of disease on his eyes. And this doesn't mean that he wasn't healing himself from many other diseases. Um, so paidalajin was very effective for him, even for the eyes, but not that much, you see. And another thing is that paidalajin is actually not a panacea. I don't know something that is a panacea. What does panacea means? Panacea means something that cures everything, that makes you completely healthy. So I want to share a case of mine where I used paidalajin in many varieties and didn't help even a bit. So it was my red skin problem on the pineal head. I used to have this problem a bit more than one whole year, and I was trying Paida on so many different places, so many hours of Paida, so many hours of Lajin, trying so many harder combinations of Paida and Wajin. And this red skin just remained. Somehow paidalajin didn't um, couldn't heal this thing. I was even slapping on my wee wee for super long time, and it didn't help. And at the end, helped the just the baths with potassium permanganate. I made a video about it. So this potassium permanganate, just by like 2 weeks, ended this problem very permanently. So paidalajin is not something that cures everything. You see, um, I don't know what was this noise, but uh, so there are things that are just hard for a man to cure even with paidalajin. Um, another topic that I wanted to cover in this live stream is the topic about the Lajin benches. So why I stopped promoting the Lajin benches that I sell. So first of all, a guy from Bulgaria is actually selling those benches, and we combined our powers. And I decided, first of all, that I want to sell benches. But then I started thinking, this guy is making benches, selling benches. He has very good benches. I don't want to worsen his job. You see, my point is, all of paidalajin promoters to work together. And I asked him, do you want, if I find some customer, some buyer, to sell your bench to him, and you just give me a commission because I managed to find uh, a customer. So I don't want to produce my own benches and sell them, because I don't want. I want we to be friends, because because the people who are in a field of paidalajin, we are not many people. So better we should be in a good relationships. So we started working together with this guy, and he's still selling benches. I am still selling benches from time to time, but not that much. Why? They are extremely expensive, in my opinion. You see, if you ask, like, if you want to order a bench and you are from Europe, in European Union, we can send you a bench for like 550 euro, something like this. And it is so cheap to make your own bench. It can it can cost even less than $5. You see, less than, no, okay, not five, but $10, 10 euro. uh, so you just need a screwdriver and buy a plank and attach it to old table. Bsh, bsh, and you are ready. And something else, my main goal is not to sell benches and make money out of paidalajin. I make my money by other things, like by my um, artistic gigs, or I'm also children party host, massage therapist, something. I have a few professions that I work in combination. And you see, my point here is that you should practice. I don't care if you bought a bench from me or not. And I have a bench that I made for my family in my village, in my home village, for my mother, my father, or my brother or my sisters when they go to this house, to have somewhere to practice. Um, and I made this bench just in a few hours, like hour and a half, 2 hours, and I liked it a bit more than my own bench that is original bench. You see, I bought my bench. Um, so you see, if you make the bench for yourself, you're even making it a bit better than usual benches. Um, so my advice is just make a bench for yourself. Don't buy it, especially if you are not a rich guy. For example, if you make like 10,000 euro per month, of course you will buy a bench. But when you are just a regular person, um, making normal amount of money, there is no reason to spend so much on a bench. You see. Okay, let's see the comments. Truth is saying, paidalajin is good. Whenever I do it, my stomach poop out shit. It's good for constipation. Uh, Truth, your nickname says enough. Um, it's absolutely the case. Um, I never had problem with irregular defecation, but all the people who used to have it say that this thing is gone. So for constipation, it works so much. I mean, so much. I don't think I think that everyone who has this problem and started paidalajin um, had huge benefits on it. So Vitali, doing legs paida for my mom stage 4 cancer, uh, to minimize neuropathy and pain. Sometimes doing paida, blue bubbles and blood appears. So this is Sha. So she feels much better after 15 minutes of each spot of paida. How beautiful is this? How this is how beautiful story. I even remained silent for a bit. You see, these are one of the best moments when I hear some stories like this, because I know how special it is to help your own parents, especially when they are in that unfortunate condition. Um, it's free. You are, of course, your own doctor. You're not a doctor. You just know how to apply this massage. Paida, it is actually a, a normal massage technique, which is called percussion massage. So you are applying this massage to your mother, and she feels better. What a beautiful story. Um, I also helped one. I helped with paida once. My mother, she used to have gallbladder crisis. She used to have big gallbladder stones, and I was making a paida on all the four main areas, and her crisis just disappeared. It's like she was having a high temperature. I don't even know what are the words in English, but one of them are fever. You see, she was shaking and stuff. And after this paida, she was good. And the next time, she asked me to apply paida on her. So this is amazing. So if something works, even though the paida works cruel, um, it is actually a form of love. So because you love this person, you are applying paida. Doesn't matter how it looks, but thanks to God, it works. So very, very, very beautiful story. Thank you, Vitali, and very good that you have this bravery to share with your family about paida, and use it for the health of your family. Uh, I don't know if I was having some other things to say. Oh, about the meditation. The meditation I use now, you can find the meditation technique in the live section of this YouTube channel. The live section, when you go to my channel live, and I've uploaded a live stream of this meditation that I do daily. I think that the video is something like 40 minutes. And if you don't have that much time, you can like start doing the techniques, but just do them a bit shorter. You see, you can do it in half an hour. Just do the same techniques. Don't skip any technique. Just shorten the time of your practice. It's very good combination. Like you can practice Lajin or Paida and combine it with the meditation a few days in a week, if you want, of course. So, guys, I had a very good time with you. Thank you for uh, thank you for your comments, Vitali. You made my day um, with this thing. Um, I'm sure that your mom is proud of you. And Truth, thank you for your comment. It's very good for the people to see how PIDA helps, and for other technique and for other health issues, not only for like male sexual problems, like we talk here in this channel. Bye bye everyone, and see you in the next video.